I respawn right here, right next to the Axis Mundi. Here I go. There it is.
Hey, hey, hey. I just keep singing, you know. Keep moving and keep looking for that next shady spot. And if the bugs show up, like I was in Washington last year, went up there to drop a bass off with Gig, and man, there were these gigantic hornets smashing themselves into the glass of my van up there. It's like, oh, I mean, they were frightening. The connection with nature also has to do with just allowing it to humble me. That connection needs to be rekindled all the time. In the end, though, I have to remember that I am not separate from nature. When I'm observing myself breathing in and breathing out, and as I observe all of the monkey mind, as the Buddhists would call it, that's part of what nature is like.
You cannot fake a tuned triad. And Mr. Marks, Marty Marks, he had a way of teaching us, of speaking to us, that was endowed with such a generous and compassionate and loving respect. After having played in Mr. Marks' band for a number of years, I believe that look is his love for us. I think he's proud of us. His teachings changed my life forever. With much enthusiasm, I'd like to let you all know how well things are going for me at work. I want to say I'm just killing it, you know, and also it's just got to be thank God, because I've been praying and I just want to give God that acknowledgement, because I've been just so empty. And I just started praying. I said, Lord, I don't have anything left. I'm not a bad battery, he told me. He said, you're just an exhausted battery, but you can still channel the flow. Anyway, speaking of channeling that flow, I had this conversation with a new friend the other night, and he sent me a text, and he says, Brother Trav, I cannot thank you enough for one of the most insightful conversations of my life last night. It truly helped me integrate so much of what has happened this last week, and it is absolutely helping me cement in what is changing in my life for the better. You are so thoughtful and knowledgeable. I'm so glad we met and are able to have these conversations. Your insights, wisdom, and connection/pattern recognition truly help put into words the ideas and feelings I have sometimes and just don't know how to convey or conceptualize. Thank you, brother. Truly, I thank God for your presence in my life, and I mean that to each and every one of you, friends and enemies alike.
This is Olivia.
Yes, there is a wisdom, there is a great creativity that is working in many of us who have felt left out, who have not found that place.
I'm hoping I'm going to hear some of you.
I'm not breathing. I have to remember to breathe.
Or maybe I've just seen the finger that's pointing at the moon. Maybe I haven't even seen the moon or been to the moon yet. I think the moon landing was real. But none of this is real.
To reach out, to build trust. You could name creative projects.
just like any movie, you shoot from the end, and then you break it down to the steps to where you are right now. Because you already know all the past. You have the present, but you don't know the future. So now design the life that you want, the ending that you want. This is how you get to your fate. It's that simple, but simple doesn't mean it's easy.
Scales and arpeggios. We practice our patterns so we can play right notes, so we can participate in form, so we can play in a particular key, a tone center. Movement with the guitar, running, dancing, it's causing me to find these ways to stabilize the instrument, to use my body and my arms to stabilize. This is one of my favorite beats here. The gross motor movements are happening. I kind of separated those two out. I've been consciously approaching both of them and consciously integrating them. That's a pretty big part of the process.
So create the vision board so you can have a map of the life that you design. No one else designed it but you. In order to, the difference between you and animals is that you have imagination. And this imagination is the godhood. If you can't change your environment, you can change your frame of mind.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Is that it? Okay.
Labor and the expression of worth. There is a relationship developing between myself and the camera. The camera is the form or the tool in which and with which we discover the light. The camera lenses interpret light differently than my eyes, so it gives me a different viewpoint on the world. I begin thinking compositionally. Sometimes the camera is pointed toward me, and sometimes the camera is pointed out there. Mastering this ability to focus inward and outward is essential. This singing bowl is from Nepal. It reminds me of the wisdom from the East. With the greatest respect for that wisdom, I'm playing the bowl in a non-traditional way with brushes that I bought to play the drums. The blanket on which the bowl is resting and that I am sitting was made by my grandmother. We may give thanks to all the love that our ancestors provided so that we can stand as we do today.
You got to get up, stand up, turn yourself around, take 4 right turns, hit the lost and found. Woo.
Was God born to wrestle with science?
Hip, back, beat.
In an age wrought with anger and fear.
I'm knocking on your door.
We've been holding our own.
Can you come out and play?
Thinking that we've outgrown our urge to make promises dear.
What is reality? That's a big question. When one has come to doubt his own senses, the very fabric of what he believes to be reality. And the day's going down in the west up ahead, and the clouds are pink, and the sun is red.
Unafraid.
Put your back feet up on your 2 and 4. Put your flat feet square on the dancing floor. I never could imagine it was ever gonna be so hard. What is reality?
Back off with the strumming, right? And so I've got this call and answer as far as dynamics go. You are not fearful. And what I mean by that is that's not your identity. You are not fearful. You are courageous. And in that courage, you face your fear. Hi, I'm Trav, and I did not come about my wisdom by being right all the time. I was wrong and made a whole lot of wrong moves. So if you're interested in some encouragement from somebody who made a lot of mistakes, here I am, Traveling Trav.
If life seems to be teaching you how to fall down and get back up, maybe you'll enjoy my music. Trav, The Dream Is Us. You can find it at Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and Ko-Fi.com Transrational Blues for a free download. When you've tried 1,000 times but haven't found the cure, the only thing that's left to do is try 1,000 more. For every 1,000 tries, you will have to dry 2,000 eyes. But don't you let your legs fade to get back up. We will pray for everybody, we will pray for everyone, we will pray for everybody in the name of the Son. We will pray. We will pray. We will reach out to each other. We will touch that sacred hand. We will sing out hallelujah when we join that big bomb band. We will pray. Hey, hey, hey. We will pray. 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, that video that you just saw was what was looping in my head from the night before. And the videos, I believe they've been part of a divine programming. Just like the young man in the park was saying, I've been rehearsing, writing, choosing my destiny.
What can we know, and how do we know it?
Traveling trails, trans, rational blues. LNTEOW, labor and the expression of worth.
What can we know, and how do we come to know?
Together, we are discovering our common work, our common stories, and our common love.
Hi, my name's Trav. I've been traveling, and I've been listening to you.
Your desire. That be your compass. And you have a vision of what you want. So now you're the main actor of this movie. Now you have to imagine your death at the end.
Hi. My name is Travis.
This is the lapel mic that I'll use whenever I'm pretending to be online in some kind of podcast where my audio is not very high quality. And also apparently when I'm speaking into a lapel mic, I begin speaking in some kind of accent that I know I don't really truly have any kind of sense of like even real orientation for. I knew a guitar player once from Ireland. I did. And then I had a friend who helped me to understand after many turns around the track that if I would just say I, that I could start to feel into whatever accent this is that I'm doing right now. I could say it's an Irish accent, but I know I'm fooling myself. My accents will just kind of, just roly-poly all around. Yes, it can be disturbing.
Set me free.
Labor and the expression of worth. LNTEOW. Together, we are discovering our common work, our common stories, and our common love. Yes, Elon, this company seems to be on the rise.
When I judge you, that judgment falls upon me too, and I have often regretted that judgment falling on my head. Forgiveness wash over me. Forgiveness set me free. Forgiveness wash over me. Forgiveness set me free. Forgiveness set me free.
Me, this particular manifestation of consciousness that I call Trav.